Sign here, please. Have you heard of the new requirement for buyers? If you don't sign it, you're not going to be able to tour homes with your real estate agent. There are some changes coming to real estate. As of mid-August this year, a BBA is going to be required for you to sign before you can tour homes with an agent. Let's be clear. Every state is different. I am not an attorney, but I do want you to be aware of what's coming. What is a BBA? It's a buyer-broker agreement. They've been around for years, but now they're going to be mandatory for buyers to sign prior to going to see homes. According to homelight.com, a buyer-broker agreement is a document that establishes a business agreement between the buyer, you, and your real estate agent supervisor, also known as a broker. A buyer-broker agreement is used to protect the buyer as well as the real estate agent representing them. It outlines the scope of work the real estate agent will do for the buyer while giving the buyer reassurance that the real estate agent has their best interest at heart. As of August 17th, a buyer must have a signed BBA with their agent. The BBAs clearly state what the buyer can expect from their agent and vice versa. They also clearly state the agent's compensation. Compensation, it's always been negotiable. It has never been set by law. And now that conversation is going to be more transparent to the consumer. Agreements will also detail the term length as well as the termination policy. I am happy about this change because I believe it's going to cause agents in my industry to step up their professionalism and to start having better conversations with their customers. As a buyer, here's what you need to know. A BBA is not required if you're going to an open house. Don't let anybody make you sign anything to get into the door of an open house. However, if you are planning to look for a home, do your research and find a reputable agent. They should have no problem sitting down with you to go through the process, what to expect, how they are compensated, and how they're going to work for you. BBAs are not new, but what is new is having them be required, so there's gonna be some adjustments. Agents may unknowingly make a mistake as we get used to this new process. What's important is to read what you sign and ask questions. And if you're not sure, don't sign. But don't be taken aback when an agent tells you that they have to meet with you before they can show you houses. This has been a practice of many agents, including me, but now it's going to be required. Often you used to jump in a car, look at houses, figure out financing, put in offers, and then by default, that agent became your representative. Now, legally and nationally, the order of that process is being changed. Now you're going to need to sit down with the agent, go through and sign the BBA, hopefully get pre-approved, then go see houses. Now, does it mean that you have to sit down and do a full consultation with an agent? No. You could conceivably sign a BBA on the hood of a car before you walk in the door, but if that's the way an agent's gonna run their business, how well do you think they're gonna manage your transaction? You're going to have questions about this new process, and that is great. Ask them. And if your agent won't give you clear answers, then find someone who will. The system is there to help you, and it's there to help you get clear on what to expect and to know who has your best interests at heart. Because what I know is that there are so many darn good agents in my industry. Sadly, they get overshadowed by the terrible horror stories, but agents like me and others who work really hard and have your best interests at heart are always going to be there to educate and guide you. And there's some major mistakes they can help you avoid as well. I'm Lindsey Johnson, your resource for all things real estate. See you next time.